pony. Ah, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with.
Hi, My Little Pony is a show for adults and kids. So My Little Pony started in the 1980s as just a toy line. Like, they weren't making a show yet, and in the 90s, they looked like this, and it turned into a show because it was kind of like a cash grab, so they were just trying to make money. The 90s show didn't really have any characters that you could like really relate to, or it was just kind of random stuff. There wasn't any super big plot or anything. And then there was this weird in-between generation. Now the 5th generation ponies, they're a lot more cute looking. They almost don't look like ponies because their muzzle is like really short. But that is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is the 5th generation. My Little Pony is just a great show for sparking creativity. There's fan-made music. There's art, there's animation.
Hello. At night, I know you're looking at that cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Gonna bet you'll be alright. Don't mind at night.
And animation is really actually very simple when it comes to My Little Pony animation, because in the actual show, they are made really simplistically, so that's easy to put into your own art and like draw different eyes or have different colored hair. And there's cosplay, which is basically when you dress up as a certain character that you really like. This is Rainbow Dash particularly. I actually have a tattoo of Rainbow Dash's cutie mark. And it looks like this thing, and that represents loyalty. And I mean, I just relate to Rainbow Dash, which gets me into my next subject. Adults can relate to a lot of the problems that the ponies go through. So Pinkie Pie is a good example of this, because she is really happy and hyper and everything, but she's actually really depressed. So in the show, there's a time when she shows it to her friends, and you know, they help her out with it and everything. But this kind of shows that even like adults can relate to this, because sometimes you have to put on like a mask to go to work or like anything. And another one is Fluttershy. She is very shy, she has a lot of social anxiety, but she's really comfortable with talking to animals. And I think that adults can relate to that one, of course, because some of us have social anxiety. It's nice to have like something represent that. This one you could relate as an adult or a kid. But there's the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and they don't have cutie marks yet, which cutie marks, they basically represent what your specialty is. And they don't have theirs yet, and they're just they try so many things, just trying to figure out what they're meant to do in life. And just like adults, some of us don't have our cutie mark yet, so we don't know what we want to do yet. And lastly, the fandom. In my opinion, this is what makes My Little Pony so amazing, because everyone's included in the fandom, no judgments allowed. There is a lot of open-mindedness when it comes to gender, age, sexuality, race. Just none of that matters, because we're all just one big like family, and there's just no time to focus on the negativity. I've seen men in ears and tails, and I don't think it's weird. I'm like, yeah, enjoy your hobby, as long as it's not hurting anyone and you're just having a good time, you know? then I think it's perfectly fine. And a lot of people don't like it because it's just out of the norm for them, but it's, you know, just like a hobby, just like riding a bike, or, I don't know, fishing. It's just a little bit more out of the box. And there's also conventions, which are awesome. There's no more conventions anymore, but I wish there were. At these conventions, there were vendors, people that made art, and of course cosplayers. And like literally like thousands of people would attend these brony cons. Oh, also that word, brony, that just means bros that like ponies. There's also the girl version, which is Pegasisters, and that's girls that like My Little Pony. And then this is what happened. When adults became a part of the fandom, they created figurines. And they don't have like, you know, brushable hair or anything, but they're a lot more detailed. And yeah. But all in all, My Little Pony is an amazing show. It sparks creativity. Fandom's awesome. And because of the relatability to the ponies. I'd say if you are open to it, I'd say go try it out. Go try out one season and you'll be 20% cooler.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.